All right, this is Ipat's place over on Razorwind, and we got a boat. We've got a, oh, this is the backside. This is the big booty of the boat. This is a big boat. Look at the scale of this thing, dudes. Holy cow. All right. So it's a propeller-based boat, which is interesting because usually the propeller's at the bottom, but oh well. It's wind-powered. Somehow somehow it will create the propulsion that is needed. Like the scale on this is pretty darn crazy. But let's do the jog around at the base, and we'll observe more from up top. So the backside here is it's the same I think it's called like just a storage shed or something like that, but it's the same thing as the greenhouse, the Draenei greenhouse, but in this case, instead of like the glass, it's just solid. It's just a solid piece that makes up the booty, right? And then from here, it's also dressed up with the Draenei trellis, the giant trellis that does like the water effects and everything, followed by platforms to help make the solid piece. Oh, and then this right here is one of those tents. Oh, that's dope. That's really smart. Yeah, so now you have like this proper shape for like the front of the boat. That's really smart. Damn. You have the dragon up top. I still haven't seen the boat where you have or maybe I have seen it, where you have like the blood elf statue, that golden lady, like just kind of shooting out like that. I'm waiting for that to happen, but in the meantime, this has been a really popular one to have the dragon come out. That's pretty sick. Now let's do the climb, and we'll see how the rest of this is broken down. So here's the captain's wheel, right on. Kind of a modern look to it too, because you don't have the entire wheel, you just have like the visible part. And then up top here, just like bits of decor stuff. This might depict something that I'm not familiar with. Place to eat, right on. And then you have like this whole top structure here. So here's like the house, right? House is sitting on top. It's been skinned with a couple of things. So yeah, so we have like what looks like maybe 2 of the greenhouses. No, it might just be 1. Yeah, it might just be 1. But dude, that looks hella good. The way that it all just kind of flows together. It makes the dark portal feel kind of like awkward by comparison, but it's just a cool thing to have too, because they skinned this as well. So here we have like dark portal, but then you also have the tide sage totems here on the side. You can see the water just kind of like busting out there. But that's neat. And then there's this interesting thing. Oh, I think that is the bottom of, that's the bottom of that structure there that's kind of sticking out there. That's cool. It's not too awkward. It just happens to be that they're just kind of like studs of some sort. So let's head inside. All right. So as we head in, we have space to like lay down stuff, equipment, fishing stuff, our feathered hat. Oh, check these out. They also made some boots. Oh, that's sick. So I think those are just like little, okay, I think those are little like clothy container barrel kind of things. And then rolls. That's cool. That's neat. Nice little detail right there. So as we're walking in, notice that so here's the doorway. There's a little baby closet, maybe, that we're going through here. Slanted walls that lead us into what feels like we're inside the ship. Nice. So we're below decks. That's how it's looking, right? Because there you have these irresponsible windows that show us like the outside of the ship, which you don't really want to have, because that's like a safety thing. But who cares? This is a magic boat. That's what it's all about. So I'm gonna guess up there where we kind of get to like the sort of bridge area, but let's enjoy what's down here in the quote lower decks first. Let's see what's in this spot here. So here we have like this like kind of like storage area, plus we get this whole thing that we see outside. So what we have to kind of like get our headspace into is that we're not seeing aquariums here. This is actually like the so-called outside of the boat. Here, I think they plug something up. Maybe it might feel like a little bit of an accident. But yeah, a little pantry, including some of those eggies. Let's head back out here and to the bar area. Okay, bar / kitchen. Mostly kitchen. Yeah, so we have the hanging cauldron right over there. Caldorite table. And overhead, being suspended by these like thin little things right here, we have like the overhead storage compartment. But then there's also going to be a lot of stuff. There's also some stuff above us too. You know, depictions of like other supplies and things like that are right up above. Here we are again with the outside. Oh, check out that fishy. Now that's a crazy fish. It's like glowing and stuff. That's neat. Further along, we have more cooking area stuff. Yeah, we have our rounded Pandaran table, some pots, some pans, got some dumplings going, a little bit of not goulash. What is this depicted as? Torn soup pots. Okay, so that's got some torn soup, some noodles, nice. And then back here we got our little fireplace set up. Now notice here, you like there's a bit of clip there. You wanna they wanted to like push this thing because this thing's really big. Right? They wanted to like push it back as far as they could without it feeling too awkward. And that's kind of how that goes. And then back here, we got more like the bar, right? So you process your beans and what have you, but for the most part, we have, oh, that's a robot. Oh, that's sick. You got AI that is setting up drinks for you. Well, I don't trust them. That's cool though. Back here, you got your wine setups, including some anima stuff, some stuff, you know, that's all top shelf stuff, right? So let's go to the front of the bar and get this direction going. Oh, so here we got like some more solid shapes here to help hold up the bar. So we'll sit. Here's our little cocktail. I guess they're going to be asking us, hey, so you want to put this on? You want to open a tab? No, I'm good because this is kind of a dangerous sort of ship that we're like sitting in, but it's all good. Maybe I will have like one more drink because maybe I want some fire water and all that. Very neat. Let me go back. Let me look at these outside areas again really quick. Jellyfish, right? I think that's an appropriate guess that we got jellyfish that are like just kind of chilling out there. Over here, we got La Kraken, along with, oh, who knows what kind of like thing is making all those air bubbles rise up like that. Probably old god stuff. And then here we have, here it's hard to tell. I almost want to say that these are like people, like divers, and they're out to attack something. So yeah, like, are they like Murlocs or something like that? Not sure, but you know, some sort of humanoid being. And what are they after? Azeroth, probably. Are they going to do well? Probably not. Probably not. Not in that state. Oh, I didn't look at this other thing too. Oh, check out this fish. Oh, dude. That's cool. That's cool. It almost has like this goofy looking expression. Now, these are fish. Like, we've seen the candles. We've seen like these little tiny depictions. No, in this case, they made like, yeah, they kit bashed like full on like sharks. Yeah. Yeah, this is more serious business in this boat. Okay, so let me double check. Okay, so there's an upper level here, and then we can go across. I think we're gonna go to the upper level because this is a low roof, right? So we can climb up here, and now, oh, barracks. So we have a set of barracks back here. Notice how it's using walls as the floors here, which is a great space saver. It is a fantastic way to save on space. Budget, that is. Yeah, so you have that upper level there, and then I think there's like some more around here too. You know, this is all being suspended by nets. Yeah, neat. Okay, now that's very unsafe. That's super unsafe. How are you going to have axe throwing, you know, and then what if it bounces off? It bounces off, it cuts through the thing, everyone falls, and then you have an accident. What if there are people below you? You know? I think whoever's first officer on this ship needs to bring it up to the captain and be like, yo, we can't do that. We can't do that. I love how clean this ends up looking though, because now that I'm actually looking at the area here, it works out really well. Like, check out how the trim fits. You got the beams in the middle here, and they kind of like all meet together at this spot. It's really good. That's really, really good. But now we climb. It's a narrow climb. Curious that there are greens below us. Maybe it's just to fill out space, kind of like a visual thing. But as we get up top here, you know, so now notice we're going up a, I'm trying to understand the illusion here. So we're going up a stairwell room. And, ooh, void stuff. So we're now entering like the second level of stairwell room from this single climb. So we skipped whatever is down there. We'll see if we end up like seeing what is below actually. Oh, we can't. Oh, dude, that's sick. It's the engine room. Oh, that's good. That's really clever. Now I do see a doorway there, so maybe we will see like what's going on down there. But the fact that we can see it from up here is pretty sick. That's really cool. Neat. And there's like more stuff back there too. I like that. That's super clever. Okay, so now, so here we are at the top of the stairwell room. We can go in all four directions. So let's go this way first. Start exploring. You know, stuff's all cushioned out. Very neat. Yeah, very, very different. Very different because that way you can, you know, see what's below and everything. And it looks like we're going to be let outside somehow. So I guess outside the ship. Here, notice the flower boxes. They just have like little bits of these Barracks string lights to rope us off. You know, it's kind of like cordon us through the middle here. Also, notice there's one exposed pipe there. Not exposed pipe, but there's like one set of piping up there. Cool. And now we should be like kind of like, I guess, outside the ship. And oh, that's good. That's clever. Well done, dude. Well done. We're on the show. Oh, dude, check that out. Oh, we got a party. Oh, that's sick. Okay, dude, this looks so fun. That looks so dope. Okay, that's neat. So we landed on this Murloc island paradise. So notice how the ship here, how the ship's being skinned here. You know, we have these walls that are set up, just kind of pushed in. More walls to set this up. We'll take a look at this really quick. Is there anything here? Yeah, these are just like, you know, things to just kind of close things off. Because otherwise, you need to have like some sort of illusion of going around the top deck of the ship, and you know, gotta have something to keep up the illusion. But yeah, neat top there. And oh, there's a plank. Oh, dude. Okay, recently someone caused some shenanigans and they're just done. So, because I think those are shark fins right there. Yo, these sharks are crazy. These sharks are right up along the shore. Dude, they don't mess. Oh boy. It's like they're the kind of sharks that if they wanted to, they can just jump up on top of land and start just going at people. But yeah, so like check it out. We have two kinds of things going on. So we have what looks to be rugs that help to line up the floor. But also you have like all these different paving stones that depict like the water plus the foamy parts of the water. That's very, very good detail. Yeah, that's sick. That's so cool, dude. That's so smart. So we get into the sand because I do feel like I'm getting on sand. We got our little surfboard set up, just laying on the side. And okay, I gotta look at this Murloc party. Everyone's having fun. That gnome is just blasted. Probably like super drunk. And now we have like, oh dude, check it out. They're playing basketball too. Dude, these Miss Murgles are like having a blast. A blast. Oh, I love the action animation here too. Like, check it out. You have like all these little objects here to create the whole like, okay, yo, Murloc, you gotta click. You almost hear the sound of the fishing bobber like being ready to pick stuff up. Really cool Murloc village though. Yeah, that's sick. That's so sick. So we go through. Oh, he's setting up a sandcastle. That's what's going on. Now I don't know if this gnome is just like an actual just a decor, or if it's actual a gnome that just like drank too much. Maybe having like a heat stroke or something like that. Yeah, the winged reptar is awesome. Here we go. Let me get a good shot of this. Like, give me something like this as a mount. But I can get a better shot. Hold on. Go up here. There we go, baby. Yeah. Raptor. Yeah, it has like a whole How to Train Your Dragon vibe to it. Oh, no, there's another one up there too. Hold up. Thing with Eggies there. Yeah, so here's another one. This one is untamed. Actually, not untamed, just unmounted. Yeah, that's cute. It's very, very darling. But over on Messamurgle Island is this little isolated spot where we can grill. Oh, that's good. I don't think I've seen this used as a barbecue before. But what are we cooking? Money. We're cooking gold. We're relaxing. We got our cute little booth seating right here, sitting on coffee. Oh, dude, these guys are like rich. They're sitting on whole bean bags of coffee. Heck yeah. Even have some rear cushions inside this little Niffin arch that's now being used as a, you know, like a little booth. Nice. As a stool, maybe. Yeah. Let me try getting on that reptar. This is a cool room, dude. Of all the things I've yet to see, like, okay, I've had my share of boats, but I haven't seen one that is docked. Excellent. It's not perfect excellent, but here we go. Now it's excellent. Boop. Nice. Very nice. All right. So I think we're ready to board the ship again. Oh, I just noticed here there's like a window kind of thing there too. Oh, that's neat. So we can't go inside there, but you have like these additional depictions. So just like a little library there, a little workspace. That's cool. Very, very cool. And notice how we're like, you know, when we walk into this room, so here's boom, we're now in the skybox room, we're climbing up. So immediate elevation before it brings us back down. Like just a bit, but enough to be convincing, right? Sweet. Hugely creative. All right. So that was one room. So we're going to go this way now. We're going to go kind of backwards. and into this cool dining hall. So it's like an upper deck dining hall. Oh, check out that cake on this thing, buddy. Nice. So this is everything that a person could need. Cake, coffee. That's it, right? So good. And then here, so notice the attention to detail. Like when we were below deck, we had like the whole underwater thing. We're now above deck, and now we have these new depictions of being closer to being, you know, up on the surface for the most part. And now we can see like this other island on the side. So we can barely see right there, like Murloc stuff. So, you know, we have that sort of depiction. We got Sassy Dragon over there. We didn't see Sassy Dragon on shore, but you know, it's all good. Really cool though. And then right here, you got open water. Little boats doing their thing. So really clever with respect to perspective and helping it make sense. Because remember, here we are, there's the room, and then to our left, that was what took us to the island. And so to our right, naturally, we would see like the opposite end. We see open water. And I think there's a little island there too. Check that out. Now, I don't even think that's intended, because if you look, here's like a rug, here's like the rug, and there's like this little tiny gap. But to me, that's not a screw up. That actually kind of pulls off like that whole measure of distance to create like something that's like really far away. There's like this volcano or this other island there, right? So don't fix that. That's good. That's really, really good. Even if not intended. Okay. So now we're proceeding this way. And now we have again the island. We were there already. Cool. And as for the food, you know, just like food setup, I say like this is where like you get all the kit bashing with the cakes and everything, because that was very pleasant. Very, very admirable. Making me hungry. And otherwise, you know, we just have this good setup of, you know, it's definitely like a party room. Feasting, everyone's having a good time. But now we go this way. We go further in, and now we enter the bridge. Oh, interesting. So, you know, we saw the captain's wheel up above, but I guess if you're below deck, here's like where the real action is happening. All the gauges and levers and what have you. You know, so this is when we're on cruise. You know, this is where the captain sits, does their thing. And then we have these depictions outside, complete with another island to explore, which is right in front of us, which might be kind of scary. And then here is like this. I mean, this part is tough. You know, they're trying to skin this area to make it seem like it's sort of like this 3D kind of dome, like, you know, kind of, they want to make it look like open water. Really hard to do though, but at the same time, we can kind of say that these are clouds as well. We can just kind of like make up that story, like, oh yeah, sure, it's like that instead. But there's more to explore in this new place that they discovered. I think I saw a dragon there. Oh no, it's a wyvern or dragon actually. So there's Onyxia's head. There's like the wingspan and everything. So actually, we're in trouble. We might be in a lot of trouble right now, because I think Onyxia is not very happy to have tourists suddenly appear here. But cool depiction. So notice here we have the greenhouse effect again. Yes, we have the whole window setup. That's cool. That's very, very cool. All right, so we went this way. So now we're going to go down the hall. We got 2 more wings to check out. All right, so we'll go this way. What was the door back there? What door? Did I miss a door? Oh, that's the way out. Yeah, that is an exit. I didn't even notice it though, so thanks for pointing it out. All right, so now this way. So here it appears to be the entertainment room. Nice. So here we have this huge, this is a huge pinball table, which kind of helps because, you know, some people, they make like really small setups, which work out just fine. But in this case, making a bit, or actually it's more like maybe it's like a pachinko machine, actually. So like a ball drops in and you just hope for the best. But I have a feeling it's more like a pinball machine. You know, you kind of have your bumpers there. That's cool. So because we have like a rug and then a whole bunch of different objects to, you know, just serve as obstacles, like all sorts of different things that can be used. It's kind of funny seeing a scale there. But, you know, if we look at it from above, you know, you could just see like a bunch of different bumpers and what have you. Really well dressed because you have like the Koreshi, I'm sorry, the ethereal, I don't know what the hell it's called. It's the thing that sucks in the energy and all that stuff. Creating all the additional effects in front of the mirror. That's cool. There's a Sam right over there. Again, oh wow, more island stuff. So now we have this depiction of someone's house. That's cool. Plus Eagle. So, you know, they got a quick way to like travel back and forth. They got a poker game going on this side. And then what's this over here? This is a slot machine. Boom. And then pray for and hope for the best. That's kind of what I'm getting out of this one. Kind of crazy though. You have your big fountain, the drain eye, whatever the heck that thing is called. Some piping over here on the side. Yeah, I don't know what it's supposed to be. I'm gonna say a slot machine now. Another island setup. Oh, the gnomes. So there was like one gnome that we saw on the previous island with the Murlocs. And then here, I guess, is like a different spot with just the gnomes. And they happen to be using Niffin homes to live in. So maybe they're like neighbors. Or blood rivals. Could be that too. And then finally we have foosball on the side over here. Very cute. Very cute depiction of Reptars versus Snuffles. Who will win? Whoever's entertained and all that. So saying it's it could be a jukebox. Well, that's a heck of a grand jukebox, dude. That's crazy. So now we're doing this. Oh boy. Okay, now we're doing this other climb into a skybox room, and now enemies approach. Oh, dude. Wow. Holy cow, dude. This boat. This boat is Jesus, dude. Oh, that's sick. That is so sick. First though, let's admire like seriously like the other end of the boat. Oh, and it even has like this upper deck there too. Oh, damn, dude. So first off, we have these other. So again, we have these enclosed spaces that just kind of show like limited viewpoint. Don't worry, we'll definitely get onto the boat. And then we have another depiction right back here. Things aren't going so great. Wine is like flying off the shelf, or it's a bug. Could be either or. And up here, now here's like the upper deck, where we're enjoying like, here's where all the soda is. I don't know if that's soda or not, but I'm gonna guess that it's like different colored cans is my depiction. But yeah, there's like the party floor. Boons, you know, and then grab some drinks. Otherwise, hang out, have some, you know, enjoy yourself. Maybe crash. And by crash, I mean we crash into another ship, and I think they're after our booty. And as far as I know, this ship is not equipped to like fight. So I think the people here are in like a lot of trouble. So now let's make our way and see this whole pirate attack. So at the head of this boat, you know, we'll have that kind of like troll troll branding right up there. Let's climb down here too. But now we have like, I love the action animations here. We have a number of things going on here. We got reptars, we got Miss Murgles that are, I don't know if they're trying to attack the boat or if they're trying to attack our boat. Yeah, it's hard to tell. But yeah, they're on the move. They're invading, dude. They're like ready to go. That's just something about this is just adorable. It's absolutely adorable. Like they're like, look, we're invading. We're gonna give you lots of, I mean, for all I know, that's an explosive. So, but yeah, let's climb onto this boat now. And we have, okay, so here's Captain Murgle. Yes, I'm sorry, Miss Captain Murgle, who's running this boat. And it's like this, it's like a raider ship. That's how I'm seeing it. Yeah. Towards the front, it's like all the booty that they've collected so far, and there's more to come as soon as they rob this ship blind. That's so good. And simple too. Like, notice the construction here. Like tables. Bunch of tables, and then walls. Yeah, that's it. You know, that's the shaping. And then like little details to help fit the rest. Such as pillars and beams. And then some of these, some of those curtains. You know, it goes to show like how you can get away with making effective shapes. Like, boom, there's a shot. With so few pieces that, you know, they clip, they look messy and all that, but the depiction is like, it's really on point. And that can't be understated. It's like trying to make things look too perfect. It's not a futile practice, but it's very difficult. A lot of the time you can get away with like just strong depictions of things without needing to go overboard on the details. That's a really sick setup though. And we got one more wing to look at, which is right up here, right up front. So through this Pandarn hallway-ish kind of thing, we got our book setups, lots of like large pieces set up. But then through this door is this possibly the captain's room? This is the captain's room. Captain Lion Dude. Got it. So in the captain's quarters, very studious, right? Very studious. I'm sure we're going to see lots of different like collections that the captain has acquired over time. Here is their pet Murgle, perhaps? Yes. Because it's not really caged off, but they have like their own little habitat, their own little cute spot to call their own. Nice. Very nice. And then notice here too, you know, we are on the upper deck of the ship, but we have like this cool depiction here. We have like this neat design using this using the market tent, and then slanted walls, plus very the jewel crafting table it's been working. It's been working its butt off. But notice here you have like the double doors. We've been seeing a lot of examples of this, where you have one door so you can get, I'm sorry, two doorways so you can have like this arch going on, and then that will allow it to fit the jewel crafting table. Really good. God damn. And then here is just kind of like a waiting room. Waiting room, place to chat. You know, the captain would be like, okay, Mrs. G, come in, let me know, let me know what your problems are. And then this is basically where someone can complain to the manager about about their problems. Cute little clock that's put right up there. It almost makes the eagle look like they have like a bow tie on of sorts. It's not, but that's kind of how it looks, because now that is a clock. But yeah, very cool clock that they have set up here. So again, you kind of have an idea of like the captain's collections, things that they've acquired throughout their travels, not from conquest or anything, but they've just been around. Hey, puppy. But yeah, they've just been around, and they picked up stuff along the way. And hopefully the captain will come out of this latest drama okay. So back here we have the toilet. It's kind of well dressed. It's very pretty, with multiple effects going on. We've got our washroom. And then finally we have a standing shower, which predictably comes with the Tide Sage totem. Very popular pick. We wash up, down some anima juice, wipe off, and we're ready to captain stuff. This is very cool. This was a very, very well thought out build. From the jump, because you start off on the lower decks. Keep that in mind. Like we're in the upper area of the house right now, and then here's where we climb down, right? And then I guess we don't get to really see what's back here, but behind here, that's where the engines are. Here you climb up, and then you see all that stuff going on down there. Yeah, that's sick. That's really cool.